What's up everyone? Welcome to the Brawl Project. Today's video is footage from my stream last week where we played F&M at Home Historic Brawl, and this is just gameplay footage from that stream. If you're looking for the deck text for the decks featured in these videos, I did them in a previous video that didn't have any gameplay, that was just preparation for the event. Anyway, enjoy the video. If you do enjoy it, please like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy Historic Brawl because I definitely had a blast. Hello everyone and welcome to the Brawl Project. Today we are going to be playing a bunch of games because Historic Brawl is on Magic Arena right now. It's a really exciting time. I've been looking forward for this this day for a few weeks. Looking forward to getting to play some Historic. I'm going to be playing with the decks that I featured in my last video, which has all the deck text of the Historic Brawl decks. You can check that out. I won't go over them, but we're going to start off with the Gitrog, and then I'm probably going to make a video, bit of a shorter video for each commander. So let's get started. The Gitrog, of course, is a TURBOLAND deck, FROGSHIFT. It's difficult to define it, but we're trying to get a lot of lands into play. We've got a million non-basics. We're trying to get some value off of our lands with the Gitrog monster and other things that let us play multiple lands per turn. And FROGSHIFT in to get Field of the Dead and lots of other stuff is fantastic. All right. Seems like a pretty easy keep here. Oh, they're playing Arcades, so this is probably going to be the Gauntlets of Light combo deck, or just Defender aggro. People like playing that as well. Elite Arrestor. All hail the Hypnotoad. I'm not crazy. Hypnotoad is a Pokemon, right? Hypnotoad? Well, Hypno's a Pokemon. Oh no, it's just a meme. It is. Oh, it's from Futurama. Toad-like creature with oscillating, multicolored eyes. Okay, well, we are going to play this. Mind Stone, we're going to play this, and that is game. We're going to play Mind Stone, Crucible of Worlds, and then we're going to follow that up with, I don't know, Garrick, probably? Alright, well, that was a pretty decisive first game. It's a running gag from Futurama. Got it. Oh, the Gitrog is a lot of fun. I don't know that it's an insane card, but it's definitely sweet. And I will favor sweetness over insanity. This is a really bad hand for us against Niv Mizzet because we're so reactive, but I think that it's going to be tough for us to win this matchup anyway. And we've got, like, I don't know, we've just got Thematic Compass, which is a nice one, I guess. This was probably a terrible keep, but I would also probably say that most keeps in this matchup are going to be terrible. We need to hope that our opponent stumbles, basically. There's no real other way to deal with it. If they can curve out to 5 and then to 7 and play Niv Mizzet and everything they get off of Niv Mizzet, especially if they get to ramp, it's just very difficult. So we're gonna Compass. Leah's Intervention, which is like Compass on steroids. So we're gonna play the Gitrog, and we're gonna get to play an additional land each turn. We'll wait until we're out of cards in hand to play Leah's Intervention. Not great for the format. I think they're okay. Like, they're really soft to counterspells. The existence of counterspells makes it okay, in a sense, but I also don't love the way... I don't love what counterspells do for the game, you know? If they kill the Gitrog, that's all fine. I can just play the Gitrog again and play an additional land. That is something I'm happy to do. If they don't, I get to draw a card and still play a 2 lands next turn. Suppose I think I want to wait until after they play Niv Mizzet to hit them with this Thought Distortion. So I'm guessing that the Gitrog is dying here, which is fine because using it as ramp is not bad. Based on the one card that they've played, and the way that the opening turn has gone, it seems like Thought Distortion is going to be pretty good. maybe they're waiting for me to sacrifice a land. I do have Field of the Dead going. That is something good. Alright. Goes to the hand. Feel like... yeah, I'll decline. Feel like that could have happened a different way. Ooh, Liliana. That's also another way to win this, is if we can get Liliana going and get up to the ultimate. Now, my opponent could very easily just, you know, murder Liliana, Murderous Rider Liliana, or whatever. D-Spark, I guess, is the most... yeah, okay, I called it. Calling cards in Historic Brawl, I feel pretty satisfied with that. I wasn't going to counter it stuff anyway.
Something smells rotten.
Wait,
that might be me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shoot 6, so that's not a unique name. Alright, well, we'll just attack Domri and play the Gitrog, right? I could attack face and eat to extinction. I think I like that a little better. Let's do that. So there, land. Fortunately, one short. That's okay. Our opponent did stumble, so that does mean that we can get somewhere. Oof, escape shift. I think with Nylea's intervention, we don't need the escape shift. We already have the Field of the Dead in play, so I'm going to graveyard this. Alright, let's attack. I'm going to stop on my upkeep. If they just play Niv Mizzet, we have a pretty solid turn of going Price of Fame into Thought Distortion, and then we might be able to tempo them out. Yep, okay. So, they're going to reveal a bunch of cards. This is just like non-creatures. Niv decks tend to not play a ton of creatures. And I know that the rest of their cards in their hand is action, because they've been missing land drops. So we could get a huge hit here. Okay, Polukranos. Okay, Polukranos is a creature. But that's okay, that's okay. They have something they can play for free? Oh no, they have to discard to hand size. Discard the Polukranos, please. Oh, okay, you can discard Tulsimir. I'm down with that too. You definitely did before this week in Standard. I've actually seemed to be able to, ooh, that's my 7th different land. I've actually seemed to be able to, not have to put the stat, but I think it's safe to put the stop, you know? It's difficult to figure out how exactly, Arena's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna draw a lot of cards. We're gonna Thought Distortion our opponent. Check this out. Kaboom. Oh! I exiled 6 cards from my opponent's hand. Excellent. Field of the Dead. Boom. Oh my god. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Lovely. Clip that! Where's my clip? Where's my clip thing? I'll have to get later. What's the timestamp on this? Turned off that field? Oh shoot, I needed to play the temple first, didn't I, right? You're right. Alright. That was beauty. In the form of a gigantic zombie frog. Is it a zombie frog, or is it just a frog that lives in swamps? Is it a frog that eats zombies? Does it contract the zombie virus? TURBOLAND. We are not equipped to deal with TURBOLAND with this hand. I will need some sort of acceleration, and a Ritual of Soot is definitely acceptable. Being able to play that Ritual of Soot, however, is dependent on drawing a second black source. Oh, that's a black source. Huh. Mountain, no play, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play Overgrown Tomb tapped here. Oh, 7 dwarves. I could pulse that, but I think I'm going to save the pulse for Torbrand himself. Because any creature they play here is going to die to Ritual of Soot. Which I'm planning to do for my next turn anyway. Or I could play the Gitrog. Oh, I could just play the Gitrog and play another land. I actually kind of like that. Then make them commit more to the board, and then I get to hit them with the Ritual of Soot. Yeah, let's do it. How are they going to deal with 6/6? It's a frog horror, apparently. So, like, they're going to have to commit more to this board, which means that if they play Torbrand, I get to hit it with Maelstrom Pulse. If they play creatures, I get to sweep them up with Ritual of Soot. If they double burn the Gitrog monster, I'm totally happy with that, too. Opponent's got a neat little trophy here. Pet. I guess this is the pet zone. Alright. Just plussing here. We are attacking? Okay. Red Cap melee? They're just pushing 1 damage through? Alright, that's fine too. I'll block. Alright, this seems like a reasonable spot for it. Let's just play the Ritual of Soot. Boom. Boom. And of course we'll play 2 lands. Swordtooth? We already... Swordtooth is like really a turn 3 play in this deck. Alright, if they play Torbrand, we get to play Garruk and kill it and draw a card. We're pretty much set here. This is how we want the deck to run. Proven Champion, you got it. Yeah, it looks like you do have to set the stop if you want to do something in response to the Gitrog's trigger, which is pretty annoying. Alright, Vraska works too. Ooh, that's our 7th land. Boom. Yes. And we're just going Garruk 0 here. Yeah, let's just attack. We've got our defenses set up. We're going to have to kill our opponent with damage at some point. I think Memorial to Folly just really doesn't do anything in this deck. Like, yeah, you might be able to get back a, The 2 Memorials basically have just always come into play tapped and not done anything. Getting to sacrifice them for value seems like it's good, but I don't know that it's better than, like, Cryptic Caves, and certainly not better than, ones that have, like, an Enter the Battle sacrifice effect, like Lotus Field or, Fabled Passage. I will triple block this all day. Next turn, what are we looking at? Yeah, I figured they had some sort of instant that they were trying to sneak through. Well, I can ultimate Garruk now. I think I want to keep Garruk around if I can, so What I'll do instead is I will use Vraska to sacrifice this wolf. Let's get Vraska down, sacrifice this wolf, draw a card. There's our 7th land, ultimate Garrick.
Nature is mighty.
5/5. Unfortunately, we can only get one. Oh, that turns into a land immediately. Would have been nice to draw some lands, but that's fine, I think. I could have... No, I can't. Price of Fame can only hit legendary creatures right now. We're fine. We've got the Garrick emblem. All of our stuff is big. It's going to close the game out in short order. You got it. Alright, Price of Fame, get rid of TURBOLAND. If we see a land on top, we can put in the graveyard to draw a card. Like that. Boom. Alright. Doing cool things. I'm actually, you know, I'm going to make some changes to this deck. I'm just going to make a quick change. I'm going to take the Memorials out because they haven't done anything so far. They've just come into play tapped and been annoying. So let's take out Memorial to Unity and Memorial to Folly. And let's just add some basics. Yeah, let's just add some basics. Because, I mean, yeah, like, non-basics are great. Lands coming to play tapped are not so great. And lands coming into play untapped are great. Nicol Bolas. Alright, let's see how we do against control. I would expect that with our non-basics, like, there are going to be situations where it's difficult because we don't have that many threats, but if our threats are our lands, I feel like it can be really challenging for control decks, just since it's so hard to interact with lands. That's not bad. I certainly don't mind drawing a ramp spell here. Yeah, we could wait a couple turns to get 2 lands from it, but I found that if you have Grow from the Ashes with 3 mana up, you should just play it and not wait for getting that double land, unless it's super late in the game and you can't take advantage of the ramp or whatever. There we go. I can Nylea's Intervention for 3 here. Next turn, it'll be basically the same, right? Alright, let's just get this down then. Oh, we've gotten a counterspell? That's fine. Alright, well, this turn, I guess I'm playing Thought Distortion. And then... Ooh, they get to get my Eldest Reborn, but I still have Maelstrom Pulse, so I think we're fine. Alright. Well, what's my other option? Eldest Reborn doesn't do anything here. I can Pulse this. Pulse this. Play Eldest Reborn. Well, it's either Thought Distortion now or... Let me get the Eldest Reborn. I have to Pulse this. Take the Eldest Reborn, then I have to... That is annoying. Alright, I'm gonna pull this. This might be a terrible play. I'll admit that this might be a terrible play. But what I'm trying to force my opponent into a situation where they play Nicol Bolas, then I get to play the Eldest Reborn to make them sacrifice Nicol Bolas, and then there could be a moment down the line where they... and get some value off of it. But like if they hold up mana at some point, then I get to Thought Distortion though. I'm just gonna get rid of these Cryptic Caves. Oh shoot, do I need to get rid of this Nylea's Intervention? Nylea's Intervention is kind of like a draw X though. That is a huge bummer. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing, because we're going to want to play this into this, and yeah. This is my 7th land, right? Hey, what's up, Mouse? How's it going? We are playing some Historic Brawl. Since today is the FNM at Home day for Historic Brawl. I'm going to be really sad if they can deal with my Thought Distortion. It's not easy. I mean, they have to have a discard spell. That's brutal. All is not lost. Played some of yourself as Teferi. Teferi 5 or Teferi 3? The good news is that Thought Distortion is not fantastic against me. If this Gitrog monster gets countered, that is annoying. But again, it's not the end of the world. Teferi 5, yeah, Teferi 5 seems like it's just fantastic. Alright, Lotus Field. Let's draw an extra card. 1, 2. If they kill the Gitrog monster, it's kind of nice in that we just get to get it back immediately with Eldest Reborn. But man, not getting to Thought Distortion my opponent is very sad. It's very sad. The good news is I have a Castle Lothwain that can draw an extra card every turn. I've got my Field of the Dead going. Alright! Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing just a little bit of Teferi 5 later. Teferi is not, like, countering everything is not really my cup of tea. Yeah, it probably is, Mouse. Like, I can handle a little bit of countering everything, but not a ton. Look, it's got a Mind Stone. Being able to ramp on 2 is fantastic. Ramp on 2 and not have it weak to creature removal. It's fantastic. So we've got Mind Stone into Ritual of Soot. Our opponent's playing Galta. Ooh, Crucible of Worlds too. That's exciting. So, ooh, are they killing the Mind Stone? Yeah, they are. Wow. Okay. That's brutal. All right. I guess we play the. I guess it's better that they killed that and not the Crucible of Worlds. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Adavan H. I mean, I love Brawl. I wish that, you know, Magic's been going in a way where Commander is becoming more and more of a focus, and I would think that that would mean that Brawl would become the focus of Magic Arena, and I'm really sad that that's not, you know, just immediately the case. Oh man, they're going to be able to get this Galta down soon, aren't they? This Galta, well, it still costs 8. Oh, because this is not a creature, but if it does become a creature, we could be seeing some fireworks. The good news here is that I get to play Crucible of Worlds, and then I get to play Fabled Passage twice, which is, or I get to sacrifice this twice. So that's good. Or I get to sacrifice it 3 times, I suppose. I get to play it from the graveyard twice. It's like a really bizarre draw too. I don't know that I have a good answer for Nylea. I have E2 Extinction, right? That's the only way I can deal with it. Thought Distortion, that doesn't do much. They just play Lovestruck Beast, then they play Galta? Yikes. I can Ritual of Soot away the Galta, or sorry, not the Galta, these things. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's an Elder Dino. I'm gonna take a lot here. Alright, so how much mana do we have this turn? We've got 6. Vraska doesn't do anything that Ritual of Soot does. It doesn't already do. I can play Cavalier, then I can play Fabled Passage a few times. That seems not bad. It's like my only shot. Okay, so first thing, let's... I've got plenty of basics, right? If I get rid of all my basics, that's also going to be embarrassing. I need to have something that comes into play untapped, like, yeah, I'll take Castle Brig. That can count as 2 mana at some point. We can actually just play this and this. Or just this. And then we'll Ritual of Soot. Oh shoot, that kills my own Sword Tooth. Well, we can block Nylea, but then we die to Galta. We can block Galta and be at exactly 1. I think our opponent just has us here. Gigantosaurus! Okay, major props to my opponent. Nice. I'm pretty sure I have... Because, like, E2 Extinction is my only answer for Nylea. I do get to take a look at everything in my graveyard, and I think that none of this helps. If anything, Arboreal Grazer would be the most useful. Why is Arboreal Grazer suddenly useful? That is because maybe I can Nylea's Intervention for enough lands? Will I get enough lands? There's no way. I think I actually would have needed Escape Shift. I think that's the only thing that actually would have saved me. So Field of the Dead plus untapped green source that I don't already have. I'm not sure that exists. This is the best I can do. It's not good enough though. Well, hold on. Oh no, I need to play the... No! Okay, I was short anyway. I was like, maybe I can absorb all of this, but no, I can't. Alright. Good game, opponent. You got me. And in a very exciting fashion, Return of the Wild Speaker. Gotta respect someone that plays a Galta deck. Alright, I'm going to play one more with the Gitrog monster, then we're going to go to the other ones on the list, on the very long list today. If I spend about an hour on each of them, it'll take 7 hours. I'm down for that. Decided to be playing Historic Brawl here. Alright, opponent goes first. I'm playing Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Fantastic. This is not an insane hand, although if we do get Casualties of War in response, or like on the turn that they play Teferi, maybe we can get some work done. I do like that has, you know, something relevant. I've got a lot of cards that just aren't very relevant in this matchup. I don't think I need a 6th land. If they play something that ramps them here, I'm pretty sad. Yeah, that gets them ahead. Well, I mean, they still need to hit 5 on time, but if they play something that ramps them and they hit 5 on time, I think it's basically impossible to win. I guess they only have 1 blue source, and if they play Teferi next turn and they don't play a natural blue source, no, but they're just going to Field of Ruin if they need it. Oh, and they have Ixalan's Binding? Ouch. Alright. I mean, makes my Casualties of War better, but... Okay, well... I'll take the Essence Scatter. We've got something going on here. No, do we? Not really. We're just dead. Our opponent's going to start drawing cards with Teferi next turn. Yeah, I think we're just done though. Unless we draw, like, a way of answering Teferi right now, I think we're just dead.
We need to move quickly.
Turn late Arcane Signet. I mean, look, they have like 4 draws at a counterspell, right? If they don't hit it, maybe we've got a shot. Like Casualties of War, blows a lot of stuff up. They also might tuck with the Teferi on Arcane Signet, which would be really bad. But if we get to blow up 4 things with Casualties of War, the game's over. It all really just hinges on this. But based on what my opponent's doing, I feel like they have a counterspell. They always have it. They always have it. Blue-white, they just always have it. Come on, just tap out. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Maybe they have precognitive perception or something. Alright, here we go. Planeswalker Land, Enchantment, Artifact. Hey, what's up, Dokomoy? Welcome to Historic Brawl, where our opponent ramped with Teferi, and now we don't have a shot ever to beat this. Okay, game's over. Alright, what you gonna do? I mean, I think we were in that situation against the Teferi deck earlier today, and they didn't have it. So, yeah. I think Historic Brawl is super sweet. Anyway, that's it for the Gitrog portion of the video. We're going to be moving on to one of the other six brawlers that I made a video for yesterday. Alright, I need a taste.